Look, I know this is the same shirt from last video. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay. Here we go. What's up, guys? I think this will be my last video on the finals for a little bit. I think, what other games do I have to play? I have Overwatch 2, Spider-Man 2, the finals. I'm not really feeling this season of Call of Duty. Really, I'm not feeling Modern Warfare 3. It's basically the same game, just a couple new guns, new skins, and they restarted your level. So you have to level up all over again just so you can get said guns and like melee weapons. They have like 2 melee weapons added, I think. I don't know. It's dumb to me. I'm tired of playing that game, and I'm not wasting any more money on that game until they come out with something better. Really, honestly. I've been playing Call of Duty since I was like 4. I think 4. But yeah, today I'll be doing a gameplay on me leveling up to get these pants that I wanted. Plus, also, I will do a story time. I'm gonna tell you guys on how I got fired for the first time. Yeah, it wasn't a proud moment, but it wasn't because of what I did, if that makes sense. Last video I did the sledgehammer thing. It was pretty garbage. I don't really like the sledgehammer. I don't think it's of use at all. You can't carry a weapon with it. The sledgehammer is your weapon, so yeah.
Here we go! The high notes, the jet setters, and finally, the live wires. The arena has loaded. Buckle up.
All right.
Get ready for the ultimate cash crunch. The first team to hit that magic number
whoever
will
the
claim
viewer
victory.
is watching this, I don't know who it is. It could be my lovely lady over there upstairs, but maybe my mom. I don't know.
Elimination, Scotty. Talk about making a solid first impression on our sponsors.
She's lovely sometimes too. She's pretty mean, but
the live wires are cracking open vault
that's
1.
okay. You know how black moms are. They love you to death, but they're mean.
Explosive mine placed. Explosive mine off.
Oh, I'm a little high. I'm not high. My aim was high. Boom.
The match is starting to heat up as the live wires have started our first cash out.
Oh.
Pyro grenade out.
Ooh. I ate that. I didn't know what to do there. But anyways, how I got fired for the first time. So I won't be specific on people's names and the company name, just because, you know how it is. But I worked for a water company. I worked for a water company, and it was in Graham, Washington. I worked for a water company over there, and it was a really good job for a long time. I made a connection with the president of the company. I won't say his name either. He knows who he is. He's a really good guy. He taught me a lot of life lessons that I use to this day. And he's cool. He's a good guy on earth. He knows what he be talking about.
Only one contestant left. The Jet Setters are playing for keeps. They've snagged the match's first cash out. Team wipe calamity for the Jet Setters.
They stalled for sure.
But yeah, the company needed another worker, and they hired this lady. She was cool too, but she was doing everything but her job that she got hired for. She got hired to do something different than what she was actually hired to do. And she was getting paid for it. She was getting away with it. You know, good for her, I guess. At the time, the president that I was talking about, he had resigned, so we had a new president. Let's just call him, for this story, let's just call him Bob. Because that's what he was shaped like. He was shaped like a Bob. He was built like a Bob. Like, his name should have been Bob. But, he was an okay guy, you know, but he didn't really know what he was talking about when it came to the job. You know, at the time, I had the most experience in there because there were two new ladies working in the office. I won't name drop or anything, but the office manager, she was like really just, she was like a mean old lady. I don't know why. And I believe that they just didn't like me in there because of how young I was and the experience that I had over them. They wouldn't listen to anything I had to say, even though that's part of their job and it's part of my job too, but they were doing like little stupid shady stuff that I didn't like. They were doing things that they can get away with, but if I did it, then I got written up for it. I got written up for a whole bunch of things, like out of nowhere when the new president came in. When the new president came in, you know, after a while, after they were always just doing weird stuff, after I always had to explain myself more than I should have because they're questioning me on my ability to do things when I've been doing it longer than they have. It was just, oh, that was not smart. I ran into a stupid situation. It was just me. But, yeah, they were trying to tell me that I had to know how many miles I put on the truck because of whatever reason, the new manager lady, office manager, I'll just call her office manager lady. She was saying it was because at her last job, and this is something she would always say, at my last job this, at my last job that, at my last job this, oh, I used to do that. And I'm just sitting there like, man, this is not your last job. This is a whole new job. This is a whole new company. You're in a new area. You know, act like it. But no, she came in there like she just ran everything, and she kind of did. Because the new president didn't have the balls to run anything. He would just let her do everything for him. And it was just really annoying to deal with that every day. I have to deal with orders from this new girl, and the new president doesn't do anything. He sits there on his laptop, focusing on his outside job all day. She'll sit there, be on her phone, or do a little bit of work and then act like she's doing something when the vice president comes in. So, you know what I did? I sat there on my phone just like everybody else. And I'm the only one that got written up for it and called out for it. And at least I was actually doing something though. Like, they're acting like I'm just relaxing my feet up, watching movies or something all day, when really, with the last president, he would allow me to study all the time. And they didn't change that for me, like, until they wrote me up for it. So I was on my phone a lot, studying, watching videos on what I needed to be doing. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I'm watching like shows or something too, like on my break when I'm just relaxing. Yeah, they're just really stuck up, man. Stuck in their ways, stuck up.
The live wires are in a vulnerable position
And
with only one contestant remaining. The Jet Setters
one day they come in with the vice president
That gamble paid off big time.
and the new manager Bob. He's teaming up with the vice president, talking about it's a it's just feedback for everybody, when they really just came for just me. So they lied to me, and they told me that later. But they sat me down to try to talk to me about how I was acting when I really wasn't doing anything. So then I just started calling them out on their crap, and they did not like that. And they just wrote me up for all the stuff that they thought wasn't good of me to do, like being on my phone, and that was literally the only thing they had for me. And then they started trying to add on things like, hey, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. And I'm like, you don't even vocalize these things. And when you do, you have the office manager tell me, you don't tell me anything, and you're supposed to be the president. And that's what I told him. And then the vice president just kept trying to save him the whole time. The whole time we're doing the conversation thing, she's just saving him from my strike backs. And then I look at her and I tell her, I'm like, how are you going to tell me anything about how I'm acting and you only come on special occasions, like when somebody's leaving? You don't even be in the office. Something she goes to, oh, I know, but I used to do this and I used to do that for the company. I'm like, man, this is not the old days. So, they didn't like what I was saying. And they just said, oh, well, you're no longer with the company. After that, it wasn't that first time that we talked. I called him back to have another conversation because I overviewed the list of things that they said I didn't do and they said I've done. And I seen that they wrote me up for being in the bathroom. And that didn't make sense to me. So I called them back to make more strike backs about their stupidness, their stupidity with these complaints. And the new president, Bob, he's like, I asked him about the bathroom thing, and he looks at me, he says, well, if I'm going to be honest, you were just in the bathroom too long when I needed to use the bathroom. Like, what kind of sense is that? You just writing me up just because you have to use the bathroom as well when I'm in the bathroom? I should have made an L&I complaint for retaliation, but I gave up after a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I was just like, this makes no sense. And he also tried to write me up for keeping the truck keys. When this is new to me, all of a sudden I can't keep the truck keys anymore. But I told him that, hey, I texted him. I was like, hey, Bob, I forgot to leave the truck keys today. Is that okay? Do you want me to bring them back to the office? He says, yeah, just bring them Monday. It's okay. But I come on Monday for this new meeting, and he wrote me up for that too. How are you going to say it's okay, then write me up for it? Like, they were just doing stupid stuff like that. It's like they were trying to make me quit. But they ended up just letting me go because I told them that their complaints didn't make any sense. And I was fighting back. But that's their fault. Because I had all the knowledge over there. Alright, now it's time to play for real. Story time's over. I'll give you guys why my eyes look like that? Look weird. Anyways, I'll give you guys another story time. Maybe next video.
Now, the Boundless.
Or something. I don't know.
Retros. And finally, the Steamrollers. Let's get into it. Quick Cash, the team that is fastest to bank the funds, claims the glory.
You're right, Scotty. Remember, folks, historically, it's been all about that fast start.
The Retros are trying to kick it old school at Vault 1.
Sends a clear message that it's game time.
We've got some trigger-happy contestants out there today. Love it.
That turret sucks, man. I don't know what character does that, but it's almost overpowered.
set. Setting a mine.
Oh man, I almost got them all. Well, not him.
A setback for the Boundless. Can their last member avoid a team wipe?
Pick me up. There you go.
The Retros are back in the arena, folks. Bounding out of the gate, the Boundless have started our first cash out. Pulling ahead now, we have the Boundless.
She should throw a grenade in there. Yep.
Using gas.
Ouch! The steamrollers suffered a wipe.
That was some weird reaction time.
Vintage moves from the Retros as they recover in style.
One of our teams is about to retrogress as the Retros steal a cash out.
They just upped the ante.
The steamrollers have recovered and respawned. Only one member of the Boundless is still standing. They'll need to proceed with caution.
Dome shield deployed.
This is exactly what the Retros needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
Nice.
The Boundless are strong-arming Vault 2.
Shielding. Hurry inside. Planting a mine.
Oh man. Oh, my aim was so terrible right then. I don't know how to hip fire with this shotgun too well. I know I surprised them good though.
The Boundless are initiating a cash out.
Sending a rocket. Dome shield active.
Dang. Where's my team? Fighting for my life out here, man. Nice.
The Boundless will need to come back from that wipeout.
They wanted to bound ahead, but it seems they've tripped on a hurdle.
Setting a mine. Explosive mindset.
Please steal the thing, man. Steal the cash.
It's all over, folks. That's a wrap.
Man, what are my teammates doing just sitting back the whole time?
That's a wrap for now.
The
And
only
even
one
though the
rushing?
battle was virtual, our contestants' newfound fame is real.
Well, alright guys, that was it for the vid. And yeah, man, like oh wait, did I unlock the pants? I forgot I was trying to unlock the pants for this video. Okay, let's ooh, I wasn't as close as I thought. We'll call it a night, man. Yeah, let's call it a night. Like I always say, don't forget to wear the armor of God every day, the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, feet fitted with the gospel of peace. What else? The shield of faith, the helmet of salvation. Sorry, and the sword of the spirit, man. You guys have a good night. Deuces.